You know, the Earth is home to more than 298,000 species of plants. Diverse species groups help balance nature and life in this common home. Each plant species on this Earth has a distinct behavior and morphology, but especially as in the following video, there is only one. Corpse flower. You know, when it comes to flowers, we will immediately think of flowers with lovely beauty, and possessing a fragrance that makes people excited. But the opposite of these flowers is a supersized flower and possesses a strong stench, making anyone terrified. Surely with this special rotten smell of it, the shrew must also say hello. And that flower is called corpse flower. Despite such a terrible stench, but about once every 10 years, tourists flock to the botanical garden in Tucson, USA, to hold their breath and wait for the moment when the corpse flower blooms. The corpse flower is known to be one of the rarest and largest plants in the world. A flower up to 2 meters in diameter when in bloom. This flower only blooms once every 7 to 10 years. Therefore, that is also the reason why so many tourists accept a queue to see flowers, and consider it a great event. Visitors who admire the flowers said that the scent of this plant is like the smell of rotten eggs or garbage trucks, even the smell of dead rats. However, this distinctive smell attracts scavenger flies to pollinate them. The dark red color and rough surface of the flower give it a meaty feel. When the flower blooms, the top of the flower has a temperature similar to that of a human, helping to evaporate and release the scent. After the flower fades, a single leaf emerges from the ground. The leaf grows on a single stem, later dividing into 3 branches at the apex, each bearing many small leaves. This leaf structure can be up to 6 meters tall and 5 meters wide. Every year, the old leaf dies and a new leaf grows. When it has enough nutrients, it will sleep for 4 months, and the process is repeated. And next, this will be a parasitic plant with a slightly odd shape. Hydnora africana. If you look at this plant, you will surely have many different thoughts in your head, right? Please leave your thoughts below in the comments to see if we have the same thoughts. Dear friends, Hydnora africana, known as dog food, is a parasitic flower that ranks among the strangest plants in the world. What makes these flowers so strange is that they have a sensitive, misleading shape. Seen from another angle, sometimes this species looks like a monster. Not only has a strange shape, this flower also has an unpleasant smell, often said to be like the smell of feces. However, it is the smell of this manure that is very attractive and attracts insects. You will wonder, why is this ugly plant considered a flower? The fact that inside this plant contains the constituent elements of a flower, so that's the deciding factor to classify it as a flower. The worst part is that the Hydnora africana flower is a parasitic plant native to the arid deserts of southern Africa. It sucks all the nutrients from the plants near it. So it's not only smelly but also so bad. Despite its evil, it is still one of the very important links of this barren Namibian desert. Rainbow eucalyptus tree. I am sure many of you are witnessing such a wonderful and beautiful tree for the first time. As you can see, this is a plant called rainbow eucalyptus. They are considered one of the wonders of the natural world. At first, it looked like the rainbow color on the trunk of the eucalyptus tree was painted by humans. Until closer to see more clearly, then it turns out that this is the natural color, guys. When the new bark layers mature, they turn blue, purple, orange, red. Many old and new layers intertwine with different layers, creating a rainbow color for the trunk. To see this rainbow eucalyptus tree, we have to go to Hawaii, Philippines, Indonesia, and Papua New Guinea. Penis plants. In the deserts of Bolivia, there is a strange plant that looks exactly like the penis. Recently, a member on the social network YouTube shared a video about the tree with the exact same shape as the penis. In the video, a group of female tourists are surprised and delighted when they see this strange plant for the first time. The girls laughed and then competed to take pictures with it. When the video was posted on YouTube, many netizens commented, "Nature also has a sense of humor. The tree has a difficult shape. It is known that because of its unique shape, this tree is popular." Named the penis plant, also known as the torch cactus. The penis plant grows in the deserts of Bolivia. This plant contains hallucinogenic substances, so people should only look at it, not eat it. In addition, the penis plant is also found in Asia such as Cambodia and the Philippines. What do you think about this plant that is similar to the pitcher plant, and has a shape that makes women blush? Please leave your comment below. Don't know if this video is real or not, but it's a top-notch video. People extremely wonder, why is a statue suspended and rotated in the air? It looks like it's being lifted by something. But when the videographer zoomed in, it turned out that a mantis was behind the incident, smashing statues in this area. If you haven't stopped being surprised, watch the following moment. In this video, two teenagers are filming their clay roast chicken moment. You may not know, this dish needs to put a chicken in the clay and bake until cooked, then peel the chicken out to eat. However, it is unknown whether this chicken has magic or not, but it is still alive after being in such a fire of death.
Run.
Some people even think that this chicken is the lost child of the mother of dragon in Game of Thrones, able to stay in the fire without dying. I don't know how the bird in this video got stuck in such a porcelain vase. However, its friend did an action that made everyone extremely touched. This bird does not abandon its friends, but it is ready to take the food it has worked so hard to take care of its friends. Luckily, they started figuring out how to get out of the jar intelligently. The bird outside got into the vase and pulled its friend out. This mother duck looked like she was watching over her cubs, when suddenly her owner grabbed one of her cubs. However, instead of running away, the mother duck did an action that made people feel emotional. The mother duck was confused and begged the owner to spare her baby's life. It is true that motherly love always makes people so emotional. The dog in this video doesn't know what's wrong, but his face looks sad. It turned out that his house was on fire before, but he was saved by a woman in time. This dog responded to the woman's heart with its thanks, making everyone extremely touched. I don't understand why this horse rushed into the fire, but after only a few minutes of this action, everyone was silent. Turns out it even had a whole family in it. It is true that not only humans have emotions, but normally all animals have similar emotions, because humans do not realize it. I don't understand why at midnight this goat knelt in front of the Buddha's door, as if it wanted to repent of something. We think that cats and mice are two arch enemies. However, in this video we'll show you that they can absolutely be friends. This mother hen was taking her chicks for a walk, when suddenly she encountered an enemy about to take her chicks. It did an act that made everyone admire. This eagle was beaten by the mother hen for daring to touch her chicks. Perhaps this is the last time this eagle dares to kidnap chicks. The animal in this video seems to be crossing the road too slowly, and a car is coming. Seeing this, the nearby bird urged its friend to hurry up, making everyone admire this miraculous friendship. In this video, a chimpanzee mother and daughter were tested by placing the chimp's baby near a lion. Instead of running away, this chimpanzee stayed and beat the lion to save its baby, making everyone around there extremely respect. The dog in this video doesn't know what's wrong, but it cries like a baby. It turned out that it had just learned the harsh truth that its owner had abandoned it forever. But it was taken in by an animal lifeguard. At this place, the rescuers were able to capture the dog's sad face. Fortunately, it was adopted by a benefactor. Animals have feelings and love just like humans. So love them when you can.